Yorkshire, known for its dramatic landscapes, historical towns, and rugged countryside, has long inspired writers to set their stories amidst its moors, dales, and bustling cities. Whether capturing the charm of small villages, the harsh realities of industrial towns, or the brooding beauty of its wild landscapes, these novels vividly portray the essence of life in Yorkshire. Below is a list of 10 remarkable novels that transport readers to the heart of this iconic English county, each offering a unique glimpse into its culture, history, and people. 1. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Set on the wild, windswept moors of Yorkshire is a Gothic tale of love, revenge, and passion. The novel follows the tumultuous relationship between Heathcliff, an orphan brought to live at Wuthering Heights, and Catherine Earnshaw, the daughter of the estate. Their love, though intense, is destructive, leading to a tragic series of events that span generations. The moors themselves play a significant role in the novel, serving as both a symbol of freedom and isolation. Emily Bronte's use of the harsh Yorkshire landscape mirrors the emotional turbulence of the characters, creating a brooding, atmospheric masterpiece that captures the wild spirit of the region. 2. The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This classic children's novel is set on a large estate in Yorkshire and tells the story of Mary Lennox, a young orphan who is sent to live with her uncle at Misselthwaite Manor. While exploring the manor, Mary discovers a hidden, neglected garden, which she brings back to life with the help of local boy Dickon and her cousin Colin. Through the transformation of the garden, the characters experience healing and personal growth. The novel beautifully captures the magic and mystery of Yorkshire's moorland, emphasizing the restorative power of nature and the connections it fosters between people. 3. South Riding by Winifred Holtby. Set in a fictional district in the East Riding of Yorkshire, explores the social and political complexities of a rural community during the 1930s. The novel focuses on Sarah Burton, the newly appointed headmistress of a local girls' school, as she navigates the challenges of education, class, and gender. Holtby's depiction of Yorkshire is rich in social commentary, highlighting the struggles of its people while celebrating their resilience and sense of community. It provides a nuanced portrayal of life in Yorkshire, balancing the beauty of its landscapes with the harsh realities of rural life. 4. A Woman of Substance by Barbara Taylor Bradford. This best-selling novel traces the rise of Emma Hart, a poor Yorkshire servant girl who becomes one of the richest women in the world through sheer determination and ambition. Set against the backdrop of early 20th century Yorkshire, captures the industrial spirit of the region, with much of the action taking place in the textile mills and factories that were once the lifeblood of Yorkshire's economy. Bradford's novel is a sweeping family saga that highlights the grit and resilience of Yorkshire's working class, as well as the beauty of its countryside. 5. The Railway Children by E. Nesbit is a beloved children's novel set in the rural countryside of Yorkshire. The story follows 3 siblings, Bobby, Peter, and Phyllis, who move to a small village after their father is wrongfully imprisoned. Living in a house near a railway, the children have adventures as they befriend local workers and try to solve the mystery of their father's disappearance. Yorkshire's landscapes provide a comforting and idyllic backdrop to the story, reflecting the innocence and optimism of the children. The novel is also a heartwarming depiction of family unity and resilience in the face of hardship. 6. The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. Set in a remote village in Yorkshire, is a bold and progressive novel for its time, exploring themes of women's independence and marital abuse. The story is told through the eyes of Gilbert Markham, a young farmer who becomes intrigued by the mysterious Helen Graham, a reclusive woman who moves into Wildfell Hall. As the novel unfolds, Helen's dark past is revealed, and her struggles against an oppressive marriage come to the forefront. Anne Bronte's portrayal of Yorkshire is both vivid and stark, providing a fitting backdrop for the novel's exploration of social issues and personal endurance. 7. Behind the Scenes at the Museum by Kate Atkinson. This Whitbread Award-winning novel is set in York and spans several generations of the Lennox family. Told through the voice of Ruby, the youngest member of the family, the story delves into the complexities of family relationships, secrets, and memories. Atkinson masterfully blends humor and tragedy, creating a multi-layered narrative that reflects the richness of life in Yorkshire. The city of York itself becomes a character in the novel, with its historic streets and landmarks providing a vivid setting for the family's unfolding drama. It is both a celebration of Yorkshire's heritage and a meditation on the ties that bind us. 8. God's Own Country by Ross Raisin, also published as in the United States, is a contemporary novel that explores the isolation and alienation of life on the Yorkshire moors. The story is narrated by Sam Marsdyke, a troubled and socially awkward young man who works on his family's sheep farm. When a family from the city moves into a nearby farmhouse, Sam becomes infatuated with their teenage daughter, leading to a disturbing series of events. Raisin's novel is a haunting portrayal of rural Yorkshire, highlighting the tension between tradition and change, as well as the darker side of isolation. 9. The Daylight Gate by Jeanette Winterson, set in 17th century Lancashire and Yorkshire, is a historical novel that intertwines the real-life events of the Pendle witch trials with elements of the supernatural. Winterson's depiction of Yorkshire is dark and eerie, reflecting the fear and superstition that gripped the region during this period. The novel follows Alice Nutter, a wealthy landowner with connections to the accused witches, as she navigates a world of political intrigue and occult practices. With its rich historical detail and Gothic atmosphere, brings to life the darker side of Yorkshire's past. 10. The Real Anne Lister by Angela Stidle. This biography, which served as the basis for the popular television series, delves into the life of Anne Lister, a landowner and diarist from Halifax, Yorkshire. Lister's diaries, written in code, reveal her passionate relationships with women, as well as her ambitious efforts to modernize her estate, Shibden Hall. Set against the backdrop of 19th century Yorkshire, Stidle's book provides a fascinating look at a remarkable woman who defied the conventions of her time. Yorkshire's landscapes and its industrial history play a significant role in shaping Lister's life and legacy. Conclusion. Yorkshire's landscapes, history, and people have inspired some of the most captivating novels in English literature. From the wild moors of Wuthering Heights to the bustling streets of York and behind the scenes at the museum, these novels offer diverse perspectives on life in this iconic region. Whether set in the past or present, each of these stories reflects the unique spirit of Yorkshire, a place where beauty and hardship often go hand in hand. Through these novels, readers can explore the heart of Yorkshire and experience the timeless allure of its rugged charm.